This is Akashwani and I am Nishit Kumar with the news at 9. The headlines. Prime Minister Narendra Modi says infrastructure push by government will boost employment, tourism and sports in Northeast. Home Minister Amit Shah calls for making judicial system accessible, affordable and accountable. Jharkhand Chief Minister Champai Soren to face vote of confidence in State Assembly tomorrow. Met Department says snowfall in hills and rain in Northwestern plains to continue for the next 2 days. At least 28 people killed by Ukrainian shelling in Russia-controlled Luhansk region. And in cricket, India set a victory target of 399 runs before England in the Visakhapatnam Test. And now the news in detail. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has said that the infrastructure push given to the northeastern region by his government will provide employment opportunities and promote tourism and sports in the region. Addressing a public meeting in Guwahati today, Prime Minister said a record number of tourists have visited the northeastern states during the last 10 years. The Prime Minister said that once the Kamakhya project is completed, tourist inflow will further increase in the state.
मां कामाख्या दिव्य लोक परियोजना के पूरा होने के बाद हर साल और ज्यादा श्रद्धालु यहां आकर दर्शन कर सकेंगे। मां कामाख्या के दर्शन की संख्या जितनी ज्यादा बढ़ेगी उतना ही पूरे नॉर्थ ईस्ट में ये टूरिज्म का प्रवेश द्वार बन जाएगा।
Mr. Modi said the government has constructed over 4 crore houses for the poor. He said Viksit Bharat Sankalp Yatra has connected over 20 crore people in the country.
देशवासियों का जीवन आसान हो, ये हमारी सरकार की प्राथमिकता रही है। हमने 4 करोड़ से अधिक गरीब परिवारों के पक्के घर बनाए हैं। हमने घर घर पानी, बिजली पहुंचाने का अभियान भी चलाया है। उज्ज्वला योजना ने आज असम की लाखों बहनों बेटियों को धुएं से मुक्ति दी है। स्वच्छ भारत अभियान के तहत बने शौचालयों ने असम की लाखों बहनों बेटियों की गरिमा की रक्षा की है।
Earlier, the Prime Minister laid the foundation and inaugurated several infrastructure developmental projects worth over 11,000 crore rupees. Prime Minister Narendra Modi today addressed the concluding ceremony of the year-long celebrations of S.N. Goenka's 100th birth anniversary. In a video message, he said S.N. Goenka imparted the knowledge of Vipassana to everyone. Mr. Modi said Vipassana is the path of self-transformation through self-observation.
Vipassana self-observation के माध्यम से self-transformation का मार्ग है। इसका महत्व तब भी था जब हजारों वर्ष पूर्व इसका जन्म हुआ और आज के जीवन में ये और भी प्रासंगिक हो गई है। गुरुजी के प्रयासों की वजह से दुनिया के 80 से ज्यादा देशों ने ध्यान के महत्व को समझा है और इसे अपनाया है।
Mr. Modi applauded Acharya Goenka's efforts to make everyone's life peaceful, happy and harmonious through his campaigns. Union Home Minister Amit Shah has stressed the need to make the judicial system accessible, affordable and accountable. Addressing the valedictory function of the Commonwealth Attorneys and Solicitors General Conference 2024 in New Delhi, the Home Minister said the judiciary will also have to change according to the changing scenario of today.
Justice की पूरी सिस्टम में 3A यानी एक्सेसिबल, अफोर्डेबल और अकाउंटेबल ये बनाना बहुत जरूरी है और ये तीनों के लिए मैक्सिमम उपयोग हमने टेक्नोलॉजी का करना चाहिए। मेरा मानना है इससे बहुत सरलता होगी। तो जो नए कानून क्रिमिनल जस्टिस सिस्टम के 3 कानून हम लेकर आए हैं उसमें हमने टेक्नोलॉजी को भी स्थान दिया है और इसके साथ-साथ FSL को भी स्थान दिया है।
Mr. Shah said in view of the cross-border challenges, the use of technology need to be adopted in the entire process of justice. Mr. Shah said the government has extensively used the technology in the 3 criminal laws.
Cross-border challenges के मद्देनजर टेक्नोलॉजी का जो उपयोग है इसको न्याय की पूरी प्रक्रिया में एडॉप्ट करना पड़ेगा। हम 19वीं सदी के कानून से 21वीं सदी में जस्टिस डिलीवरी नहीं कर सकते। और अब ये जो 3 कानून जिसका जिक्र सॉलिसिटर जनरल और लॉ मिनिस्टर ने किया, मैं कहना चाहूंगा कि ये 3 कानूनों के कंप्लीट इम्प्लीमेंटेशन के बाद भारत की क्रिमिनल जस्टिस सिस्टम विश्व की सबसे आधुनिक क्रिमिनल जस्टिस सिस्टम बनेगी।
Speaking on the occasion, President Draupadi Murmu said India has emerged as a key stakeholder in the global discourse and has much to offer when it comes to international issues in justice delivery. The President expressed confidence that the Commonwealth, with its diversity and legacy, can show the rest of the world the way to address the common concerns in a spirit of cooperation. President Murmu said that when one speaks of justice delivery, one should keep in mind all aspects of it, including the social justice. This is Akashwani giving you the news. For quick news updates around the clock, follow us on our Twitter handle at AIR News Alerts. Welcome back. In Jharkhand, all preparations for the 2-day special session of the State Assembly have been put in place. The session will begin with the governor's address tomorrow. New Chief Minister of the state, Champai Soren, will seek a trust vote in the House on the first day of the session tomorrow. The PMLA court has also allowed former Chief Minister Hemant Soren to vote during the floor test. However, he has been refrained from talking to media or any outsider during this time. Meanwhile, all the MLAs of JMM and Congress have returned to Ranchi from Hyderabad to participate in the floor test. All the Grand Alliance parties have issued a whip for their MLAs to vote in favour of the government. Borio constituency MLA Lobin Hembrom also announced his support to the government today. In Bihar, political activities are gaining momentum before the vote of confidence for the Nitish Kumar-led government scheduled on the 12th of February. Congress today sent all of its 19 MLAs along with the state Congress President Akhilesh Prasad Singh to Hyderabad to rule out any kind of split in the party. Earlier today, the party MLAs reached New Delhi on the directions of Congress President Mallikarjun Kharge as an attempt to keep all party legislators intact with the Grand Alliance. The Nitish Kumar-led government has a majority with 128 members supporting the BJP-JDU-led government. The majority mark is 122 in the 243-member Bihar Assembly. After the exodus of JDU, the strength of the opposition Grand Alliance has been reduced to 114. One member of AIMIM is not supporting the alliance. In Uttarakhand, the state cabinet has approved the draft of the Uniform Civil Code UCC in the meeting chaired by Chief Minister Pushkar Singh Dhami today. With this approval, the government will table and discuss the UCC bill during the special assembly session commencing tomorrow. Upon implementation, Uttarakhand will be the first Indian state to adopt the Uniform Civil Code. It may be recalled that a 5-member committee led by Justice Ranjana Prakash Desai was formed by the state government on the 27th of May 2022 for the UCC. The National Investigation Agency NIA has busted a cross-border smuggling network of arms, ammunition and explosives and arrested a key accused in the case. The accused, Langai Homa, has been nabbed from Aizawl, Mizoram. The agency said the accused, along with others, was engaged in the traffic of arms, ammunition and explosive material, not only the northeastern states but also across the border. The NIA said the accused was working in collusion with various operatives, including insurgent groups situated across the international border. They had distributed such terror hardware to various individuals in India and abroad. Russia has said that at least 28 people have been killed after Ukrainian forces shelled a bakery in the city of Lysychansk in the Russia-controlled eastern region of Luhansk. Russian Foreign Ministry spokeswoman Maria Zakharova today said dozens of civilians were inside the building when Ukraine hit it using the high-mobility artillery rocket system HIMARS. She said Moscow expects quick and unconditional condemnation of the Ukrainian act from international organizations. The United States and United Kingdom have said yesterday's strikes hit 36 Houthi targets across 13 locations in Yemen. They said the operation against Houthis has been launched in response to the continued attacks against international and commercial shipping and naval vessels transiting the Red Sea. U.S. Defense Secretary Lloyd Austin said coalition forces targeted locations associated with the Houthis' deeply buried weapons storage facilities, missile systems and air defense systems. UK's Defense Ministry informed that Royal Air Force Typhoon warplanes struck targets including 2 ground control stations used to operate attack and reconnaissance drones. A drone attack had killed 3 U.S. soldiers in Jordan, following which America led strikes against Houthi targets in Iraq and Syria in response. Snowfall in hilly areas and rain in the plain areas of the northwest India will continue for the next 2 days. India Meteorological Department has said weather in Jammu and Kashmir and Himachal Pradesh will be mainly dry from Wednesday. Punjab, Haryana, Uttar Pradesh and Rajasthan are likely to receive rainfall activity tomorrow. The Met Department said there will be a fall in the minimum temperature by 2 to 4 degrees Celsius during the next 3 days over the plains of northwest India. Rain and snow occurred at most places over Jammu and Kashmir, Ladakh, Gilgit-Baltistan, Muzaffarabad, Himachal Pradesh and Uttarakhand today. Rain occurred at most places over Haryana, at many places over Punjab and western Uttar Pradesh, at a few places over West Rajasthan and at isolated places over East Uttar Pradesh and East Rajasthan. Delhi witnessed a generally cloudy sky day today with few spells of rain. Maximum temperature hovered around 20 degrees Celsius and the minimum temperature was around 12 degrees Celsius. Meanwhile, in Ladakh, in a much needed reprieve, Kargil experienced snowfall, bringing relief to farmers who have struggled through a prolonged dry winter. In cricket, India have set a target of 399 runs before England in the Visakhapatnam Test match. With 67 for 1, England were trailing by 332 runs at stumps on day 4 of the second test of the 5-match series. Earlier this afternoon, India were all out for 255 runs in their second innings after resuming their innings at the overnight score of 28 runs for no loss. Shubman Gill scored a brilliant 104, his 3rd century in tests. Yesterday, India bowled out England at 253 in their first innings. India's star pacer Jasprit Bumrah took 6 wickets, achieving a historic feat of 150 test wickets. He became the fastest Indian pacer to do so. Kuldeep Yadav also picked up 3 important wickets for India. The hosts had made 396 runs in their first innings, riding on a double ton by the young sensation Yashasvi Jaiswal. England are leading 1-0 in the 5-match series after defeating the hosts India by 28 runs in the first match in Hyderabad. In the Davis Cup Group 1 playoff, Indian players Yuki Bhambri and Saket Maineni today defeated Pakistan's Aqil Khan and Muzammil Murtaza in straight sets 6-2, 7-6 to gain an unassailable 3-0 lead in the tie. It was followed by 2 wins in singles by Ramkumar Ramanathan and N. Sriram Balaji on the first day in Islamabad. Niki Kalianda Punacha took the 4th victory for the Indian team, beating Mohammad Shoaib 6-3, 6-4. It ended the tie in favour of India 4-0. After this, both teams decided not to play the final match. Indian team has now confirmed a place in the World Group 1, which is scheduled to be played later this year in September. And now, before we end the bulletin, the headlines once again. Prime Minister Narendra Modi says infrastructure push by government will boost employment, tourism and sports in Northeast. Home Minister Amit Shah calls for making judicial system accessible, affordable and accountable. Jharkhand Chief Minister Champai Soren to face vote of confidence in State Assembly tomorrow. Met Department says snowfall in hills and rain in northwestern plains to continue for the next 2 days. At least 28 people killed by Ukrainian shelling in Russia-controlled Luhansk region. And in cricket, India set a victory target of 399 runs before England in the Visakhapatnam Test. For details of these stories and more, log on to our website newsonair.gov.in and News on AIR app. And that's all in the news at 9. Good night.
ऐसा नहीं चलेगा, बंटवारा कर दो अम्मा।
हाँ अम्मा, बंटवारा कर दो।
हाँ हाँ अम्मा, बंटवारा करो।
अरे क्यों चाहिए परिवार में बंटवारा?
अम्मा घर का नहीं,
क्या?
कूड़े का बंटवारा करना है।
साग सब्जी सूखी पत्ती जैसा गीला कूड़ा हरे डिब्बे में और टूटा प्लास्टिक पन्नी आदि जैसा सूखा कूड़ा नीले डिब्बे में। तो ऐसा बोलो ना, गाँव को स्वच्छ बनाना है। भाई मैं तो डर ही गई थी। हाँ।
प्रधानमंत्री मोदी जी का देशवासियों से आग्रह है कि स्वच्छ भारत मिशन ग्रामीण कार्यक्रम में साथ निभाएं। गीले कचरे को सूखे कचरे से अलग कर सही तरीके से निष्पादन करें और अपने गांव को संपूर्ण स्वच्छ बनाएं।
जागा रे जागा रे जागा, गाँव जागा रे जागा रे जागा रे जागा।
पेयजल और स्वच्छता विभाग, जल शक्ति मंत्रालय की पेशकश।